On today's episode of WatchJRGo, we are back in the bathroom build and there's a lot to do. We're gonna try to frame up the new wall. What is going on, guys? I'm WatchJRGo, and like I said, today I'm here with Eric in the new bathroom and we're gonna try to remove this wall here from the bathroom and get all of the new wall framed in here so the bathroom is much, much bigger. And that corner trim is getting deleted. Man, you just ripped the metal in half. I ripped another one of these in half, maybe. It comes off a lot harder than you think it would. Seems like you just kind of peel right off the wall, but it doesn't. So the master bedroom toilet room is going to get extended out. The bathroom over there is getting extended out, and when this is all done, it should look much, much better. Which outlets don't work? I'm actually not sure which one that is. They should all be on, but one of them keeps tripping. Oh, and it could be on a light switch because a lot of them are on light switches. I'm moving right along here, Diggity.
Now let me just make my job on.
The framing is moving right along. Take a look at that. We've already got the top kind of framed in there. We got a top plate going in, and our bottom plate. Everything's all squared up. Checking it all with the laser, and here in just a moment, we'll start framing in the actual stuff. And now, obviously, we got half the sheetrock out of the other bathroom, and you can see just how much bigger that bathroom is going to be. A lot. It's gonna be super nice. And the best part is, since there's no lights in this house for some reason, now we've got light from that bathroom. Helps out a lot. Yeah, buddy. Well, we were in here just building away, and Eric had marked out all the studs and said cut them and stick them, and then I got to this one and I was like, hold on a minute, there's supposed to be a door right here. So there is a stud that does fall short of the door, and I could probably go ahead and shoot that one in, but we need to put a board right here and bring it out to pick up the top plate, and we're going to tie the top plate back to all those boards, everything like that. We picked up the studs in the ceiling, all that fun stuff, but we have to figure out how to frame in that door, and we definitely had forgotten all about it, and we would have just built a wall around the toilets. Wouldn't have worked out very well. So I'm gonna finish demoing the sheetrock off of this board right here, and then we'll rock and roll with all the new wood to tie all this together and actually finish building a wall. Completely forgot what we were doing. Well, we've decided to do the thing that we all hate most. We've had a lot of conversations about this on the channel before, and we've always said barn doors are the worst thing ever. And here we are, putting a barn door over the toilet room. We didn't need a real header up there. It just is a header that's going to attach the barn door slide that actually goes all the way back there. And we're putting in those black rails with a black barn door with the frosted glass, and then obviously replacing that toilet. But we are ready to sheetrock this as well. So we are gonna add probably a light switch right here and a fan right in the middle, one of those fan lights. And the same thing over here, because of course this bathroom also didn't have a fan. And then Eric wants to insulate, otherwise we'd be putting up sheetrock.
Well, we can insulate the outside.
We could.
And then shove the
Yes.
But you don't want to hear.
You don't want to hear it.
You don't want to hear anybody else going to the bathroom. I mean, if it wasn't your master.
Sure.
Yeah, but since it's your master.
Right. So I guess.
But I mean, now you're. So now.
This bathroom is amazing.
This toilet will go here.
Yep. Totally different.
And your water supply is already there.
I was going to put this toilet here and you would just have like king levels of room. Like 4 foot around you.
But then it's just weird.
It is weird.
Unless you like made it its own toilet room with a separate fan, there's no reason. So I'd stick the toilet here.
Yep.
Water supply is already there. And then you have like perfect room to put cabinets or, you know, some type of shelving. It's just bonus room.
Yes, sir.
I mean, that's what I would do.
I totally agree. It would be weird if the toilet was just centered all the way out here in this huge room.
We always could have, you know, framed this back kind of where it was, but then that gives you like a weird bump out for your toilet. That's kind of why. Yeah. This is the way that.
I mean, this room's perfect. It's gigantic. When we originally planned this out, I was like, it's not going to be big enough. You're still going to not be able to stretch out. And then we built this, and I was like, whoo! You can stretch out like you wouldn't believe. Not that you need to, but this is definitely the way you should build your toilet room. It's the perfect size. And it just kind of fell together. The house was almost designed to be laid out correctly, and then they did something weird. Don't know what happened there, but it's a huge improvement. I am super excited about that. That toilet's already been off since we bought the house because, of course, it leaks too. So we're honestly ready to rip that one out, rip the floor out, and we could re-floor this room, sheetrock it, and be done with it immediately with a cheap toilet, like $100 Fluid Master or something like that. So we can definitely get this part of the room done really fast, and this whole bathroom done really fast, and that is a ton of progress. All we need then is at least one of the showers to work. So this week, this house is coming together faster than I ever imagined. I didn't think we were gonna get all this done that fast. But I just went through this in the last video. I had to go downstairs and break all those mirrors off the wall, and I have to do it again. And it's not a fun job, just glass falling all around you. You might cut your hands. Oh, can't stand mirrors glued to walls, especially little 1x1 sections. That's what all these are. And it's just, they all break, they fall all over the place. It's a whole disaster. But we'll get the rest of this demoed out, stick a new toilet in it, put some shelves over here like Eric said. I love the shelves up against this wall. It's perfect. And it'll just have so much storage because the other side of that bathroom is a closet. So just closets, storage, perfect. Everything's gonna work out just the way it should. And we're probably gonna have to rehang that door in there because you know it shuts itself on you. So it's definitely not straight. I can tell you that much.
We'll get you we'll build like one of the cabinets will open so you'll have a creeper entrance.
Yeah. You go through the cabinet into the bathroom.
Excuse me, pardon me. I see you're going to the bathroom there. Just trying to get to the kitchen.
I'm coming through. I gotta take this tunnel that we built in the bathroom.
I'm not looking, I promise.
For the door, do you remember that one that went viral where you pull and then it folds itself into pizza shapes and it goes away? Let's build that. Let's build the pizza door.
Let's just ruin the whole house again.
Yes, we'll do the same nonsense that we took out of this house. But a lot of progress. I don't know, Eric, did you see the closet? It's all wired. It's ready for sheetrock.
Got time.
Yeah. Ready. And all the lights will be here on Friday, guys. So a lot of progress, really quick. We did have to spend $1,600 on LED lights, which is painful. Very painful. But they're all on the way. That's all that matters. And I just need to get 2 fans ordered for this. I have a very specific fan in mind, possibly very specific toilets. A few things need to come together really quick so we can make all the rest of this work. A dumpster's high on the list too. Well, thanks, dog. I'm glad I stopped framing when I did. Oh yeah, we have to tear all this out.
Yeah.
And we are obviously this vent. I think we decided since the dryer vent's going in the trash, we're going to move this vent into that wall and then pick it back up with a 45. That's probably the best way to do that. And we can use it as the vanities drain because the vanities are gonna need a drain. And everything else is vented. There's another vent right there for the toilets. So we have plenty of vents for the plumbing. Who was expecting sheetrock today? I was just saying we were ready for it. I wasn't gonna do it yet. Eric even drew the grid. my bad.
But I bought that at the pawn shop. It's supposed to last me forever.
that blade?
Yeah.
I think I've got more of them in my
I
thermal
haven't
kit.
changed the blade at all.
Really?
Yeah, no, that's the same one we used at the lake house.
How do you change this blade?
You
hold the lock and then you need a wrench.
I wouldn't know because I've never
Never changed it. I should have rotozip blades that are new. It was struggling.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I wasn't planning on sheetrocking all of this tonight. It is exciting seeing this come together. So right now, we're getting this side, the sheetrock thrown on that, and then we only have the bedroom side, and all of this is done. Everything except for the new shower. How crazy is that? So we need to use a level, draw one more line over here, and we're ready to rock and roll. Okay, just in case we need to move that vent into this wall, we left this open, just one piece there, and all the rest of this is sheetrocked, which is amazing. So, check it out. That bathroom is basically enclosed, other than the last pieces over here. So if you use the bathroom now, it won't be weird, other than the fact that you're just sitting in the middle of a big open area. It's always makes it weird when there's not something close to you, doesn't it? Coming in here with the sledge. That is it for today. Anyway, that is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to head on over to shop, WatchJRGo.com for cool shirts, not like this. And please like, share, subscribe, do whatever you want to do, and I will talk to you next time. I'm ready to finish this sheetrock as soon as we finish the plumbing rough ends.
Yeah.
I think we're ready to rock and roll. Because there's not too much electrical left. It's crazy how much got done in a weekend.
Are you wanting to just... We'll never get all that wallpaper off.
Oh. You want to re-sheetrock the whole bathroom?
I mean, if we're going to pull the toilet and pull the floor, we might as well pull that and pop those pieces. That might just be...
You don't think we'll get that?
No. No. Look at the mount of it. Look at the layer.
It is thick. It is.
I think we can do it in 3 pieces though. If we stand them up.
There's only one piece of wallpaper. It's not like it's.
You could try to paint over it.
It'll steam right off, dog. I was getting a steamer. Someone was gonna let us borrow theirs, so we could try to peel it off.
Was it Stanley?
It is. I don't think it's a Stanley steamer. I think it's the old the Wagner, the cheap one Lowe's has. Yeah.
Well, if it won't come off, it's 3 pieces of rock, I think.
Well, 6. Well,
stand them up.
Yeah.
If it's 48, it might be. These might be 48. Shove the back in. So, I mean, we pull those are just 1x1 squares.
Oh, they are.
Pull those. Pop the toilet. If we can't get that off, we pull the rock.
It's just I didn't realize that wasn't full linoleum.
You're right. This is 4 sheets. I'm not thinking about this.
Yeah.
Gap right here. I mean, it's 4 sheets. Oh well.
Yeah, definitely no big deal. But you know, the cost of refinishing it.
$44.
Not in sheetrock, in labor.
$44. $44.
Plus $800 to get it finished.
Yeah, I mean, it's always good to peel it if you can get it to peel.
The other problem is that flush mount toilet paper dispenser is going to go away because those are old and not cool.
It's baller.
Not cool.
Baller.
So we'll have to patch that hole anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it's just...
You're not wrong. We should change it all.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
I mean, you're probably looking at like, if we were to do all this, and the lid in there.
Yeah.
You might be like, it might be $1,000.
In labor.
I don't think you realize how much of a hookup we got on the lake house.
Oh, I know.
I'm just like $2,000. I was like, you go. I mean,
yeah,
I know
$2,000 was free.
I know it's not the biggest house in the world, but when they're putting in the metal corners and all the knockdown and every little imperfection, because we're not professional drywall installers, and he comes at you and just says $2,000, you're just like, okay.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And he drove to Oakland, 3.5 hour drive and brought all of his own stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, looking back, I feel bad now. I need to pay him more.
Well, I'm hoping I can pay him about roughly that to finish where we're at now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
the closet, the dining room, this. Yeah.
He'll take care of it.
Yeah.
Or he won't.
Or he won't. One or two. That's how life works. So.
Depends what kind of mood he's in.
Yeah.
You gotta catch him on a good day.
And we gotta hook him up with his favorite.
Yeah.
If you give him some beverages.
If you give him some beverages, he usually is a little more favorable.
It pretty much works for everybody.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this is amazing. I did not think we were even going to get that far today.
Well, since I started, I screwed it up off the very get-go and then eyed it, and then you came in and said, I'm going to laser it, and I thought we were going to start all over again. It was perfect. So,
it was perfect.
You know, you got to mess up the first time, and then you should get it by the second or third. So, but it looks good.
We could rock the other side of the closet.
No, we won't.
No, I know.
Yeah, we got.
We'll finish this.
Yeah, we got to get a few things.